You know what, Johnny? Cut the clouds. I can't do the show. This whole Red River Valley flood thing, you know, I just don't think I can do it. Hold on just a second. Hello?
Hey, man. Why hasn't the show started?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do this show.
No, man. You have to do it. You know, people really want to smile.
Really? Hey, come on, who is this?
You gotta do the show, man. Lloyd Dobler wants you to do the show.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Eskimo Witch is go time!
From the top of the IDS Center in downtown Minneapolis, this is Eskimo Witch with your host, Chuck Olson.
Folks, think twice before walking out your front door because we are under a Red Pants alert. Red Pants 1, economic fail. The downturned economy and another bank bailout plan has some economists foreshadowing a Mad Max, Thomas Hobbesian sort of future. Economist Brad DeLong, when asked what happens if the markets don't recover, said, "We are then in a world in which the only things that have value are bottled water, sewing needles, and ammunition." Red Pants 2, Rise of the Machines.
Well, here at the University of Reading, what we've created is a robot with a biological brain.
Made of rat neurons. It's a pretty volatile situation out there in the world today, folks. I'm sure glad no one is firing off incendiary remarks that might spark civil unrest.
I want people in Minnesota armed and dangerous.
Oh no! It's Red Pants 3! Michele Bachmann.
I want people in Minnesota armed and dangerous on this issue of the energy tax because we need to fight back. Thomas Jefferson told us having a revolution every now and then is a good thing, and we the people are going to have to fight back hard if we're not going to lose our country.
Armed and dangerous, fight back? Revolution? Well, you say you want a revolution, bring on the mini-apocalypse. Mini-apocalypse. Mini-cock-apocalypse. Well, whatever you call it, one thing's for sure, Minnesota is going to need a new flag. Self-professed heraldry enthusiast Grace Kelly explains why.
You have to be able to read a flag from, across the field. If you can't distinguish between different flags across the field, then you don't know what side to be on. And there's a problem with our current state flags that should we ever, as certain people suggest, have a war between states, then we need to have flags that we can tell the difference between each state.
I guess that makes sense. Well, a new Facebook group has sprouted up called Minnesotans for a Better Flag. Bill Wesson explains why he started the group.
In the state shield, we have St. Anthony Falls and a tree stump representing the milling and lumber industries. And farming, here we have a Native American riding off into the sunset, presumably displaced by the white pioneers and headed for Nebraska or South Dakota. And that is certainly part of our history, but maybe not our proudest moment.
Watch for that full interview on mnstories.com. You know, I can see some reasons for a new flag, but does it have to be this design? It sort of looks like a Microsoft Paint starter flag. I mean, why can't we have something cool, like with a griffin or a dragon, or maybe a sword? In fact, my own cat Mookie proposed this design. I understand that's a catnip plant. Good old Minnesota catnip. Well, Minnesota is particularly vulnerable to revolution because we're still a single senator state. A single senator state. Hey! We're now into the second week of waiting for the three-judge panel to decide who won the Senate contest. Now, nobody's been following this contest more intensely than the UpTake's Noah Kunin. Noah, how you doing, buddy? Oh dear. You know, he's been following this thing so long that I think he's become unhealthily obsessed. Noah, can you hear me?
All my instincts, they return. The grand facade.
Oh dear.
In your eyes, the light, the heat. I am complete.
You know, I think he's been obsessed with this thing so long, it's starting to get unhealthy. Well, hang in there, Noah. I'm sure you'll get your answer someday. Oh, hey, look, it's time for a big igloo-sized thank you to our new Captain Eskimo Pants. Thank you to Bonnie Russ and Judy Grundstrom. Thank you so much for supporting Eskimo Witch and MN Stories, Bonnie and Judy. This week we're asking if you have some extra cash around, send it to the American Red Cross at fargoredcross.org. That is it for Eskimo Witch. We'll see you next week. You know, let's check back in with Noah real quick. Noah, are you still out there?
In your eyes, the light, the heat. I am complete.
Okay.